So let us look at AMADEUS, and today we want to look at the introduction to flight displays, as you can see. So under flight display, we are told every GDS or AMADEUS, for example, AMADEUS maintain the schedulers of domestic and international official airline guide. Yeah? So whenever you come across official airline guide, it means we used to have the manual edition, but nowadays we have the online, and mostly the online is done through the GDS. And if I say OAG, it gives you all the timetable schedule of operating what flight, the days of operation, if there is any code share. Then as well as city inventory statistic of thousands of flights collectively. So like I can also tell you which seats are available, if there is any space on the aircraft, through the GDS will be able to tell you. Then travelers usually have many flights and airline options. So also a client can choose from the flight display any airline that he wishes to fly on air. So like every GDS has powerful tools to quickly and efficiently compare these options. So let us look at the next. So like here we are told flight display, the system has the basic types of flight display. We have timetable, availability, and schedule. But I want us to look at the timetable, yeah? Because the other time we were looking at availability. So let us look at timetable displays. So in this section, we learn about the neutral timetable. So a timetable is a display of flights operating between a given pair of cities during a 1 week period. So like a timetable is within one period, because the seats have to be opened or the inventory, so they cannot do it early in advance because the fares keep on changing. So it is always reviewed within a week. So timetables show an overview of flight operating during a specific time period. So they provide a quick and easy way to determine which airlines fly on which days. That one I think I had explained, so let us go to the next. So like here we are told, now shown is the entry to display a neutral timetable. So this entry will display a schedule of our flights for 1 week period in a neutral or unbiased order. So these are other types of timetable. There are other types of timetable displays, but the neutral timetable is generally the most powerful and one we learn in this course. That's the most important, or the one that we shall be using frequently. So the end consists of the transaction called Tango Lima, you can see here. Tango November for timetable neutral, yeah? For neutral timetable, followed by the departure date, the origin, the destination, the desired time departure. So if you look at this, we have TN, the dates the client would wish if you are looking for a timetable on 10th of August, that's the date you would wish to fly. And the origin is London Heathrow Airport in London. Then the destination is Munich, that is in Germany. And then the client prefers at around a flight that operates at around 1400 hours. So that's how we do it. So we are told in the English, the month is represented by 3 letters of the name. Yeah? So the month, you only write the 3 letters, not the full month. Yeah? So for example, Jan and February. Then we go to the next. For the duration of this course, the original and destination codes together, they are always put together, will often be referred to as city pair. So like London Heathrow to Munich is a city pair or sector. When asked to make the entry with an airport code, you will be given the name of the city and the airports, and can mouse over the airport name to see the code. Like sometimes you might come across many airports that maybe you are not familiar with. So if you put because you are told if you mouse over it, it will give you the full name of that airport. So you are told both 12-hour and 24-hour times are acceptable. So acceptable variation of the entry above are, so like we have Tango November, it can be 10th of August, London Heathrow to Munich at these hours. This is a 24-hour. You can use the American, which is 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is a p.m. You can also use the 200 p. So any of the 3 is acceptable, yeah? Depending on where the booking is made. So you can omit certain parts of this entry and rely on the system default system. So omitting the departure date defaults to today's what? Date. Omitting the time defaults to midnight for any future date and to the current time for today's date. Yeah? Then omitting both the date and time will show flights starting today at the current time. That's if you are not specific. Yeah? So in any case, you will still display a 1 week little timetable between the specified city pair. So let us look at the next, we go to the practice. There we are. So get a feel for displaying timetables by making the following 3 entries. So let us try and do it practically. So we have Tango November. The client wants a timetable on 12th of August. 12th of August. That is from Joburg. That's the origin, Johannesburg to Frankfurt. So we have our Frankfurt there. And then the client wants specific time, which is 1900 hours. So let us enter and see what it will pick because we haven't signed in. Yes, we haven't signed in until we sign in here. So let us sign in first because there's no way it will operate without signing in. So we have Juliet India, we have an asterisk, then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, Alpha Bravo / GS, meaning game of cells, and then you enter. There we are. Now we can go and look for the neutral timetable. That's on 12th of August. 12th of August. That's from Johannesburg to Frankfurt. So we have our Frankfurt there. Then at 1900 hours. So there we are. So you can see the timetable. Yeah? You have Lufthansa, a British Midlands Airways. So these are the flights. SA. We have the flight numbers. These are the time, yeah. The days of operation. So like the first one, if you look at this, we have 1 and 5. It means it operates on what? On Monday and Friday. If you come across X15, it means it does not operate on what? It does not operate on Monday and Friday. Like this one here operates on Monday, Friday and Sunday. So this is the departure Sitama Airport. You can see airport. Frankfurt, this is the destination. This is the terminal. This is the time. Then if you come across +1, it means arriving the next day. And then these are these are stopovers. They are not stopover. These are the duration is between 8th of June to 5th of October. Let us see. Then we have the equipment. This is Airbus. Then the duration. And then you remember the timetable is displayed within 1 week. Yeah? So like if let's say today is 12th of August, you will find that this one here will last until 19th of August. Yeah? So let us go to the next. We have a neutral timetable daily. Now this one here has not specified the date. So it is daily to Hong Kong. Hong Kong at 2100 hours. Let us see what it gives us. There we are. So there we are. So they have given us the time but not the date. So that's what it brings. And then the last one we have neutral timetable. That's San Francisco. San Francisco to Los Angeles. There we are. There it gives us. So it is omitting both the date and time defaults to today and current time. So because this one does not have time and does not have the date, so it has defaulted to today. Yeah. So you can see. Let us see 24th of July. So it will give you for 24th. You can see here 24th July. Here we are online. Yeah. You can see we are online from Canada. So today is 24th. Of July. So if you come here, you find it's 24th of July. It goes all the way up to 31st of July. So let's examine a timetable display with more detail. So display a little timetable for travel beginning 31st. So we are told we have Tango November. That's 31st of July. Remember that. Then from London Heathrow, you remember London Heathrow, to Leonardo da Vinci. So like if you don't know the code, you come and just mouse there. So Leonardo da Vinci, you come here. Here it is, FCO. So you come and write FCO, Leonardo da Vinci Airport. And then we have been given the time. You can see this 0700. Then you enter. There we are. You can see this. So these are the airlines that operate. You have Alitalia, British Airways. So the header line indicates you have displayed a timetable. This one here displays, shows that you have displayed this timetable. And it's from what? Leonardo da Vinci or Fuminico Airport. You can see here. Then it is in where? Italy. This one here presents the country. Yeah? And then I have to present the what? This one here. The timetable shows flights departing between 31st July to 7th. After this, you will not be able to see this, yeah? It will have expired. And then secondly, we have the first column shows the line number for each flight listed. For some flights, a flight type indicator code will appear after the line number. So these codes include the following. So we have like this. If you come across this two, it means a code share. Code share means there is an agreement, a commercial agreement between two airlines, yeah? So we have we have flight what? We have air code winner beside this. So the airline has a list out. If you come across this as a list, the airline has list out other airlines. If I say to list it to give out, yeah. Then C means charter. Charter means you can hire. It's like hiring for some time, yeah. So if you come here, we'll be able to see like which one, just a minute. Let us go to the next. So the airline codes and flight number are shown next. Flight numbers can be 1 to 4 digits long. So here they are. Then you go to the next. Let us see. These are the days. You remember. D means daily. This one X means daily except. Like this one here is except on Friday and Sunday. I think you have seen that. This one here operates on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And then based on the day of the week codes, you can determine frequency of operation of these flights. Yeah? For example, Alitalia 205 operates every day, but Friday and Sunday does not operate. You have seen that. You see this. And then with Alitalia 201 operates what? Daily because of this D. So on which days does British Airways, this one here, operate? So like here daily, every day but Friday, every day but Saturday, Friday only. So the answer is this. Let us submit and see. There we are, correct, right? So let us go to the next. And then this, if we go back a bit later, just a minute, there's something like. So if we click here, you can be able to see the days. You can see this daily X means daily except all this. 2, 3, 4. Then you go, let us go to the next. So like they are the origins and destination. A number of letters may appear after the airports. So we have like the 4 and 5, which is 4 and 5. Later than London Heathrow means the flights depart from either terminal 4 or 5, and then for the 3 after from Yosimo means the flight arrives at terminal 3. Then let us look at the next. Those are the times, departure and arrival time. Then those are stopovers. So like here it means that this flight doesn't have any stopovers here. And then timetables list numbers of flights followed by the direct flights and connection. So a direct flight makes one or more stops en route, but is all the same flight. Yeah. A connection involves changing flights en route. So you will see examples. So we have the next. Then that's the what this column shows the flight validity dates. So the schedule information displayed for each flight is only valid between what dates listed. Then you have the aircraft. This is the Airbus. Then the last one is the duration. So there we are. Then we have flights can be either be short haul or medium or long. Yeah? This one here mostly is for domestic. This one here is for regional. This one here is for international. So like if you click on this, they give you the definition. It's defined as a flight under 3 hours in length. Then a medium, we have a medium haul is defined as a flight between 3 to 6 hours in length. Then we have long haul. We are told long haul flights are flown in wide body equipment over long distances. So they are typically non-stop with a what? A flight duration of 6.5 hours or longer. And mostly we use Boeing and Airbus for long haul because those are the commercially known aircraft that can go for longer distance. And then we are told not BA 5 is listed twice. So like you can see this one here, it's twice the same flight number, but this one here operates on Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. But this one here operates on Monday, Tuesday, that. So you find that they operate on different ones, days. And then that's the aircraft. So like if I told you can decode an equipment code in the emulator like this one. So move on when you are ready. So like the data structures. So you can decode the 320, which gives us there. You see it is Airbus. Then you can go to the next. So request a little timetable of flights between Miami. So you have Tango, and that is between Miami, Paris, that is starting midnight on 15th. So you have 15th of August. 15th of August, that is Miami. Miami to Charles de Gaulle Airport, but they didn't specify the time. So there we are. So we have a code share. You can see Air France and Delta are code share because of this. And this one here, remember this. And then you add the C also. So look at the frequency of operation information. Do all the flights operate every day of the week? So if you look at it, so it is not, they don't. Others operate different days. Yeah? So we go to the next. This one here means the next, arriving the next day. Yeah? Plus 1 means the next day. Plus 2 means after 2 days. This one here means there are no stopover, but here there's one stopover. It makes one stopover in like here. You can see Miami. So we have this. It makes a stopover in US International Airport. So now the rest of the listing are two flight connections. Let us see the next. So we are told like this one here. There's a connection here. So take a look at United Airlines 7599 to Air France 27 flight connection. So the first leg is this flying up to here, and then the other one is by. You saw it has a connection, which is interline. Then we have so there's a connection here. So we have what you call all connecting flights must meet a minimum connecting time. So if I say minimum connecting time is the time required for a client or a passenger to connect to the next available flight, because the document have to be confirmed, the baggage has to be also confirmed. So that's the time that is required to accomplish all that. Yeah. So that most flight display are more flights than will fit on the screen. So you find that And it depends with the type of, like Emirates, you find that Emirates does what? Emirates has goes like all over the world. So you find that each center is a bit what? Wide. So like if you want to get more, you simply go to move down. If you move down, you will see more flights. And then we have the next, let us see. Uh-huh. Then we have, so we have this on daily, this on here operates daily, but except Monday and Tuesday. Uh-huh. Make the MD, let us make a get MD and see what it gives us. Uh-huh. Then as the flight connect at a variety of different airports. At which airport does United Airlines to this United Airlines transfer connect? Yeah. So if you come here, I look for this 74 here. You find that it connects in A, D, and then you submit. Let us see. There we are right. And then you're told we move up. MU means move up. So if you move up, there we are. Then you can use this, like move to the previous timetable. Display this one, move origin. So let us go to the next. So there we are. I think we are through with that. So our next topic will be the timetable display.